The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Invado International Business Opportunity webinar. My name is Judd Mintz. I'm one of the co-founders of Invado, and just wanted to welcome everybody and say thank you for attending the webinar, and we're excited to share with you the information we're going to share with you. We're in the midst of a major transition as a company, about to launch some unbelievable things, and some of you have got a taste of some of those things we're launching, and some of you might not even have a clue what it is we're going to be rolling out, and we're kind of right in that middle, and we wanted to do this presentation to give you guys not just an overview of our opportunity, but a taste of a little bit also of what's to come. We did a webinar on Thursday giving everybody a little bit of information on our new Referdia 2.0, which has been long anticipated, and we're doing another one this Wednesday as the second part of that. So obviously, if you're brand new and you like what you see, you'll probably want to go watch that recorded webinar that's on YouTube from last Thursday, and definitely be on the one coming up this Wednesday. So as we go through this presentation, we're going to give you our compensation plan overview so you can understand a little bit about that. More importantly, the industries that we're involved in. If you like what you hear, that's something that you could take part in right away. And this presentation is not designed to make you an expert and give you every single bit of information. That would just be too long and too overwhelming. So we really customize this presentation so it would give you enough information so you can make a decision. Hey, do I want to be a part of what this company's doing and the people that invited me onto this or not? And that'll be up to you. So I'm going to run through this presentation with you pretty quickly. And again, the person that invited you onto the webinar can help answer questions for you if you need that, help you see another exposure, bigger picture, maybe go to our YouTube and watch some of our other videos there. But what you're going to see here today is something that no one has seen before in a presentation. Because like I said, I'm incorporating some of the new things. Over the next week or less, or maybe a little more than the next week, we're going to be rolling out pretty much everything, and we'll be able to share all the information as we've been promoting and talking about. So but we didn't want to wait for the moment to get everything to everybody. We wanted to start being able to incorporate and give you a little taste of what's to come. So as great as this presentation is going to be as far as information goes, it's going to get 10 times better. So let me just start running through a little bit of basics of our presentation here. For some of you that have seen the presentation, I love this philosophy because this is kind of how I looked at network marketing, gosh, about 12, 13 years ago. Because I always, I went to college, got a degree, did the things you're supposed to do, and then I was told to go out and get a job, which I didn't want to do. I looked at the incomes that people were making at the jobs and the happiness that wasn't there for those people, and I said, well, maybe that's not the answer. And I was wondering, how do people become wealthy? How is it that people, with the same amount of time in a day, they put their pants on one leg at a time, how do they create freedom and wealth and enjoy their lives versus someone who works 12, 13, 14 hours a day and doesn't make enough money to pay their bills? And I go, what is the difference? So does success equal time, or does it equal the vehicle you're involved in? Well, I think there's a little combination there. It's definitely not just the time you put into something, because people work hard digging ditches, but rarely do they make millions doing it. Okay? People that I know also that have chose the right vehicle can work less, but hard when they work, and have unlimited time and income. So it's really about the vehicle. You have to put the time in, but you must pick the right vehicle. So in our opportunity, we believe we're the right vehicle. We believe if you want to get from point A to point B, and point B is where your dreams are at, you just need to get there. Would you rather take a bicycle or a Ferrari? If you had a choice, you could choose the vehicle, you would choose a Ferrari. We believe we have the Ferrari of opportunity to get you to that point. And it's not just us saying that. We really believe, as well as our leaders do, that we've reinvented the industry of direct sales or network marketing. We've reinvented and created the second and third generation of group buying, which you'll hear about. So we're not just saying that because we're in the industry. We firmly believe it for many different reasons, as you'll see through this presentation. Now, it's all about finding the magic number and meeting that and exceeding that. The magic number is just what you need to pay the bills. You know, when I first looked at network marketing, my magic number was low. I was bartending at night, doing insurance during the day, not making much money. What I needed to replace to be able to not have to have a job was less than some people. If you make a six-figure income already, that's going to be a different magic number. Whatever that is for you, the goal is to show you how to match that. So you don't need your job. You don't need that career if you choose not to. And then exceed that eventually to be able to make more money than you made at your job. Whether that magic number increases or your profits increase, that is kind of where you want to be within this. And again, it's starting part-time. This is not something someone does full-time. So remember, as we go through this, this is something that you'll do on the side till you hit that magic number. And then what if that magic number could well exceed what you have now? Not just in income, but in time freedom. Because money with no time is not freedom. And obviously a lot of time with no money is not freedom as well. You need both of them, and you need the balance. Now, the company Invado International was established in 2009. We're located in Cleveland, Ohio. We have multiple product lines. Social commerce is probably one of the hottest, most exciting services we market, simply because the point in time we are in history right now with social networking, with the group buying industry, and we're tying all that together, which we believe will be the next hottest industry, if not already the hottest industry out there. And we figured out a way how to tie it in to network marketing, to allow average people to come in and take advantage of something that usually only the elite could have got a piece of. Energy services as well. I mean, that is a great product for the markets that are open for energy, simply because everyone pays an energy bill. Travel. Everyone loves to travel. Okay? Most people don't travel enough, if any. But if you could go on more vacations, I don't think anybody would say no. People love vacations. They love exotic getaways. And so travel is an industry that grows constantly, that everyone loves to be a part of. It's like dessert. So we love travel, and we want to be a part of that as well. National coverage, guys, we're all over the United States. We're in Canada. We're going to be expanding internationally throughout the world, through Asia, Central, South America, everywhere you could think of that has a demand for the services we market, we want to go into. What separates us the most from industries out there and other companies out there is simply this. The network marketing industry has been around for a long time. We know that. There's good companies, there's been good companies, there's bad companies, there's been bad companies. Now, the same model has been around since the late 1800s with the Amways and Avons of the world. And we believed that needed to change. And we wanted to be that change. So most companies traditionally in network marketing and direct sales work like this. You can become an independent representative. You're able to build a team of other representatives by introducing them to the opportunity. Unlimited. That unlimited team can go out and get an unlimited amount of customers. Now, this is the model that's been around. Now, the upside is that you are able to leverage your efforts through the efforts of many people and get paid on an unlimited amount of customers, which creates an unlimited income. And that has been a magic formula in the network marketing industry since the beginning, and it still works. But we just said it needs a change. Everything is changing. Technology is creating opportunity to create change and make better. So what we did was we figured out a way to where customers can get you more customers. See, in the old model, your representatives were the only ones that got you customers. So your customers that you got paid on, it was limited to the amount of representatives you have. In our model, is no limit. It creates an infinity potential growth through viral. I mean, we all know the word viral. When you think of viral, you think of Facebook. You think of the major group buying companies out there. It's people referring people through mostly social networking sites, emails, however it is. And so we wanted to rename the industry multi-viral marketing, simply because multi-level is the old model. Multi-viral is what we put our stamp on and said, hey, we're changing this thing. Who wants to be a part of it? Who wants to be a part of a company that will be talked about as the company that changed the industry forever? Now, the opportunity in group buying, which again, in that social commerce world that I talked about before, the group buying industry is kind of what started that whole trend, and it happened very fast. It started in 2008, just, in a sense, not very long ago. It's become the fastest growing industry in history, over 80 million subscribers and growing rapidly, over 40 countries, and I believe that's probably higher now. over 400,000 transactions a day. That's 10 plus million per day. That's projected to keep growing, obviously, at 300% in the next 5 years. And the great part is most people don't really know about it or partake in the group buying industry. So I would assume everyone would agree this is a hot place to be in. You know, the group buying industry is an area where consumers can get deals. I don't think that will ever stop. Maybe the method in which they get the deal will change, but the demand to want to save money will always, always be there. The demand for a business to want to have more clients and more customers will always be there. The method will change, and we believe we've changed that method already. So fastest growing industry, group buying. Look at Groupon. They started in 2008, valued, maybe it's more now, I don't know, maybe it's less, 18 billion the last time we checked. Google offered to buy them for 6 billion before they went public. They turned it down. I mean, that's unheard of. Living Social started in 2007, valued at about 3 billion, and a dozen other companies at the top there that have also partake and created this industry. So it happened very quickly, grew very quickly, but at the same time, the faster it grew, the more people realized that this model needed to change. You know, it hit fast and obviously took off and created this new trend, but it needed to change. It needed to get to that next level. I mean, it's kind of like MySpace started the social networking in a sense, but all of a sudden Facebook came in, took over, and no one has come in the game since. We look at ourselves as that Facebook in that example. So traditionally in group buying, the reason why it worked in the beginning and the reason why it's not working quite as well now is this. When a company wants to sell something that they normally sell for $20, you know, they call Groupon. Groupon says, okay, great, we're going to feature you in 6 months, and you have to run a 50% or more deal. So you say, okay, I normally sell this at $20. I got to cut it to 10. Okay, let's see. Maybe you can do it. Maybe you can't. Maybe this part here just cut you out of the industry because you can't cut your margins like that. But let's just say you could do it. $10. Now, Groupon takes 50% of that, traditionally, and they take 5. So what does that leave you with? $5. So you're giving up 75% off of what you'd normally charge. Now, that might work once, but you can't keep doing that. So this model, you know, was good until people realized I can't keep doing this. And probably the part that stood out the most of what businesses didn't like was they had no way of getting people back in the door. They just hoped they'd come back. There's no system set up for the business to be able to remarket to these people. But look what's happened. Some of these deals. I mean, just here's a Groupon deal here for a spa service. You know, 137 bought the deal. Okay, that's great. You know, that's right online in a day or less. Getaways. We had over 2,000 people bought this Groupon for a getaway. Then kind of one of the famous ones is the Whole Foods deal that Living Social did, sold out. Over 1 million actually would have purchased, but 1 million purchased this with 14 hours left in the deal. So this, and I'm only showing you this to show you that there's a demand. People want deals. And if we could give someone a better system to get it, then we believe we could get a step up on what's out there today. So all these different companies that are out there, you know, this is generation 1, okay? And before we move on, I want to explain something to you. We believe we had generation 2 when we launched our Referdia. But here's what's great, guys. It's moving fast. We've already developed generation 3 in a sense. And we've given some of that information out last week on Thursday's webinar. I'm going to give you a little more of that information here, just a little bit. And then on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, we're going to give you more. So as fast as we've moved to generation 2, we're already about to launch generation 3. And we believe that's kind of what Facebook did. They were generations ahead of what everyone else was working on, and that's why they're the company out there. So what's next? If you take the group buying industry, the social networking, you combine them, create a social commerce, and you incorporate it with direct selling or network marketing. We've created what we call Referdia. It's social commerce. And again, we're about to launch Referdia 2.0. So how it works. So this is generally how it works, guys. Okay, a business signs up. In this sense, the cafe signs up. Okay, our representatives connect that business to Referdia. So if you're a representative, we'll teach you how to connect that business that you know to Referdia, and they can be a part of the Referdia system. Representatives also connect consumers. So people you know, which would be everyone that you know would like to get deals, you help connect the consumers to Referdia as well. And what happens is that business can run an online deal. Now that business gets a custom storefront profile where they can put their information, their hours, their website. They can upload pictures, have that presence. They can run deals. And those deals will be sent out to the consumers that have anything to, the consumer creates kind of a likes and interest profile. And we'll connect those consumers and businesses because they have something in common. They run the deal. Okay? The representatives that made the connections will get paid on every deal. So just think about that. As businesses and consumers come into the Referdia network, the people that were responsible for connecting them can get paid every single time there's a transaction, can get paid month after month. Okay, so earn money on sales you don't make. It's a way to get paid on every product you could think of without ever having to sell a product because you just made that connection. So, the Referdia 1.0 or original Generation 2 group buying is the value for a business, is free to sign up, reach customers with a tool at their fingertips, no traditional ad risk, only pay on guarantees. And the big difference between us and what's out there today is Referdia takes 20% of the sale versus 50% like the Groupons and Living Socials. And most importantly, the businesses have total control over the deals. They don't just get a time slot in 6 months or 3 months. They can run a deal any day they want, 24/7 if they want. They create the price that they want to sell it for and the frequency. So 100% customized control for the business owner, which was the biggest, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest demand or complaint of what the existing group buying industry was today, was no control. And they couldn't control the percentage of savings and they couldn't control the frequency. So they love this. Business owners, we really said, what can we create that we can make the business the focus? Because if we take care of the businesses, the consumers will be taken care of. We wanted to create a tool, a marketing tool for businesses that isn't just a one-time hit. It's an ongoing daily tool they can use. So the business storefront is a free profile. Again, they can run a deal anytime, create a strong following. They add to favorites, and again, it's free to sign up. The value to the consumer, they get deals they want instead of all these random deals hitting delete. I'm signed up with a bunch of group buying sites, and I hit delete probably 98% of the time. And once in a while, there's a great deal. I mean, we're all a part of the group buying industry. The great part is there's no exclusivity, meaning if I'm a consumer, I don't have to just be with one group buying site. I can be with them all. So no one owns anyone. The 100% of the market is always open. Now, what are you going to participate in most? The one you like the most, the one that helps you the most, the one that gives you the best deals, the one that gives you the stuff you want. And so we believe we've created some things to make our site more attractive, our opportunity more attractive. And so even though there's no exclusivity, if you have a better opportunity for a consumer, they're going to spend more time on your site. So avoid deals you don't want, no obligation, buy what makes sense. You can follow your favorite businesses. You can get a chance to get free deals. By referring other people that buy, you can get free deals. And again, it's free to sign up. Now, the Referdia universe. Everyone has different likes and interests, so you can choose the different areas that you want to make your favorites. Whatever the industries or areas you like, those are the deals you'll get mostly of, and you can customize those. An example of that is just, here's a woman here in Scottsdale, Phoenix area. She likes different things than the guy in Akron, Ohio. And so by being able to customize what you like, you get what you want. You'll be able to get it obviously on all you can get it on all the platforms you want, right? Mobile, tablet, email, and we're getting ready to launch our mobile app as well, so you can have even an easy experience on your iPhone or Android. What makes us different? I'm not going to read through all this. You can kind of see this. We have quite a few things that we offer that the Generation 1 does not offer. In fact, many different things. In fact, when you see our next version of Referdia, we'll have to create a whole new list because we're offering even more benefits. And so it's pretty exciting to be able to really have a comparison like this where we really outdo what's out there today and separate ourselves from the industry. Gas and electricity, again, great industry to be a part of. If you're in any of the markets we offer it, it's great. Now, I'll tell you one thing, even if you're not in the markets that we offer energy, You can get customers if you know people in these markets. We're also going to implement a program to help you get energy customers in other markets. An example, it's called cross-marketing of our energy. Very, very simple as this. As we help you build a Referdia database, you will introduce consumers that sign up that will refer other consumers through their Facebooks, through their social networks. And those consumers can easily virally grow from your state into any of the states that we offer energy. Well, because we know where those people are, we'll be able to cross-market our energy service to those people on your behalf and help you acquire more energy customers. So imagine just building your Referdia database by referring consumers and businesses and allowing us down the road to be able to cross-market energy to them, and you can generate income every time someone pays their gas and or electric bill. Commercial energy we do as well. If they need a quote, because if it's a large commercial account, it's a simple one-page form you fill out, send it in, and our team at Invado Energy will help negotiate a great deal for that business and close the deal for you, and you would generate income every time that business paid their bill. Invado Vacation Club, we talked about the vacation, which is a huge industry, guys. And we believe we found an amazing connection to be able to allow people to travel at a very low cost. So here's just an example from the site, some getaway deals. I mean, if you just look at some of these are just some examples, guys. The reason why this is able to even be possible is the more people that have a membership in the vacation clubs, the better deals they can negotiate. So if you look at some of these deals at the top here, you got Vegas, 1 bedroom, sleeps 4, 7 nights, $332. Now that is for the room. You could put 4 people in there for $332 for 7 nights. Now if you did the math and you divided 332 by 4, okay, that's a pretty good deal if per person. I mean, it is unbelievable deals. If you look at the other ones, Bahamas, sleeps 4 people, 8 days, 7 nights, retail value at almost $1,600, $299 for 7 nights and 8 days. I mean, incredible deals, guys. So it's a fantastic site. This is just one of the areas. You have member trips, online travel, you have custom trips. We're just giving you a little glimpse of it. And we also are implementing something called loyalty credits, which is great. Every year somebody is a member on Invado Vacation Club. Every single year. They get a $250 voucher. So if you're a member all 12 months, you get $250 voucher after that. Now what does that mean? Simply that means is we've just given you, in many cases, if you look at the deals, a free vacation. You know, $250 towards it. You basically, every year you're on it, can have a free vacation if you choose one of the resorts that, you know, is at $250 or less, or pay the difference and get, you know, 90% of your vacation paid for. To sign up membership, it's a $50 one-time activation and then $39.95 a month. No contract. So people are free to, you know, free to leave if they're not happy with it, if they don't like their vacations. But why their incentive is to stay on for a year? Because they get $250 voucher. So if you figured out what you pay for the whole year, you can kind of minus $250 or look at it as like a free trip every single year that you are with us. So it's a great opportunity to allow people to take advantage of vacation. Now, normally, since the beginning, the company started in 2009 or 2010, you know, to get started with us as an independent representative, it's been $499. And obviously for that $499, we've had a tremendous amount of value for our representatives. Thousands and thousands of people have got started with us. That $499 gave you everything you needed to start your business. You know, whether it's online, all the online tracking and reporting for you, all the trainings, all the mentorship, everything that you can imagine, and more for $499. But we decided to do a promotion. And that promotion that's going on now till September 7th, I believe, is going to be a $99 startup. So we're allowing anybody to get started with us for $99 versus $499 and give you all the benefits of the $499 IR. So it is creating a huge buzz, guys. We just talked about this and released this on Thursday. And we have a lot of excited people that want to be a part of what we're doing, to sign up for $99. And remember, it's just a promotion. And it ends September 7th. So, you know, I would suggest if you like what we're doing, get started, but get as many people as you know that would be interested in this in front of this information, simply because the promotion ends on, like I said, September 7th. So remember, that's $99 to get started, and based on that, no matter what when that promotion ends, every person that joins at $99 will always be an IR, independent representative, with Invado. Okay, our independent representatives have the opportunity to make personal residual income based on customers and services they personally acquire. They're also able to generate team residual, overriding, meaning building an organization of representatives, and get paid on the customers and services those representatives acquire. And also we have customer acquisition bonuses to allow people to generate upfront money as their team is building and their residuals building. We'll go through that. It's a very balanced compensation plan. 100% of all the money paid are customer based. So whether it's a residual income or a customer acquisition bonus, it's based on the acquisition of customers. There's no money paid out in these areas unless customers are acquired. So at the beginning, your bonuses can pay you right up front, as you can see the graph here. And those bonuses can grow and grow as you move through the ranks within our company. The residual starts out a little smaller because you have to build a team of reps. We have to build an organization and a customer base. And as those residuals start kicking in, that's eventually what will create that lifestyle income for you. That's what will create the income that you know will be coming in every month, even if you didn't work that month. Because like we talked about before, the only thing that will bring freedom is the combination of time and money together. So personal compensation. Let's just look, and again, guys, we're not getting into every detail of the comp plan. We're going to just talk about what you can make on personal compensation. Okay, this is on what you do, not what necessarily your entire team does. And I'm going to give you an example of Referdia 2.0, because I believe that the 2.0, the Referdia 2.0, is number one going to be taking effect in the next week, let's say 2 weeks. We're going to give you those time frames, but literally right around the corner. So we want to give you a taste of what Referdia 2.0 compensation is going to look like for our representatives. So here's how it works on the personal compensation side. All right. So the residual income works like this. Every storefront or business that signs up on Referdia 2.0, and even though right now Referdia 1.0 is in effect, every business that you refer right now will have the opportunity to convert to the 2.0. So right now, we're going to teach you to do the same thing and go acquire businesses that want to sign up. And when we launch the 2.0, they can convert as well. So here's what 2.0 will be. Every storefront or business that signs up with us that wants to be a part of Referdia, you would receive $10 every single month based on that business. So if you went out and you referred 50 businesses, or not just, let's keep it simple, 10 businesses, okay, you'd receive $100 a month of residual income. Pretty simple. Every consumer you refer, you're going to receive 50 cents a month. So through your social networking sites, through your emails, through family, through face-to-face, people you know, every consumer that signs up, you'll get 50 cents every single month. So you sign up 100 consumers personally, let's say, okay, you got, well, it's not bad, right? You get $50 a month, I believe, right? So that's not bad. Now that's very conservative, considering, most people on Facebook have hundreds of Facebook friends. People I know have thousands. But here's the cool part. Not just on consumers you personally sign up. When consumers refer consumers through viral growth, because imagine this, if you could get good deals or free deals or incentives by referring other people to the site, and you could benefit, you're going to refer other people. I mean, Facebook grew by people referring people. And think about it. There's no incentive. No one's saving money. There's no value in Facebook besides socially communicating. Imagine if you had value using that same model. And every consumer that signed up through a consumer who referred consumers, that referred consumers, that referred consumers through an unlimited infinity viral growth, you're getting 50 cents per consumer every month. Now think about this. You referred a business as one of those 10 businesses I said. That business has a database of people. we'll help get their database in the system to connect to them. And every consumer that a business refers, you would also get 50 cents. So imagine the possibilities there. And when that sinks in and that hits hard, you probably won't sleep. That's on the personal side. Now, Vacation Club. Every Vacation Club customer that you acquire, every month you're going to get $2.40 up. So obviously, however many Vacation Club customers times 240 you receive every single month. The energy service is 6 cents an MCF. And it's the electric works with what it should say kilowatt hours, not MCFs, but kilowatt hours. Just know this: it's based on the usage. So, you know, in the winter months, someone uses a lot, you make more. Okay, and this is all broken down for you as you're getting paid. You'll see that. Sponsoring income. Let's say you're a new representative with us, and you introduce your friend who joins the team. $99. That person joins. They acquire 10 customer points in their first 30 days, which we'll tell you about and talk about. You'd receive a $20 bonus, plus you'd get 3% of the commission value from all of the customers that they acquire. And again, this is stuff you'll learn more and understand more, but just to give you a very quick snapshot of some of the personal compensation. And again, you can sponsor as many people as you want, you can acquire as many customers as you want, and build your personal compensation up as much as you can possibly do. Then we have team compensation. This allows you to build a team of representatives. You can sponsor as many people as you want. And again, guys, it's $99. So the people that have been with us for the last 2-3 years have built teams in some cases of thousands upon thousands of representatives. Well, think about it right now. For the price of $4.99 for one, you could get 5. So think about how much simpler it's going to be for people. So you can infinitely sponsor as many people as you want at $99 and infinite depth. You can build it as deep as you want, as wide as you want. And you'll receive up to $110 per certified independent representative. Okay, certified simply means they've acquired a handful of customer points within their first 30 days. And we'll go over how that works. This is the promotional bonus for the time period of the 99. So between basically now and September 7th, this is the compensation plan. Okay, this is just the promotion for this time being. Team bonuses work like this. There's positions in the company: certified independent representative, certified team leader, executive team leader, regional marketing director, national marketing director, and senior vice president. As you can see, the bonuses go up at each position. So as you move to the right, you make more money for doing the same thing. As your team introduces people and builds and representatives join, they acquire customers, you're able to generate these bonuses throughout what you do and throughout your entire organization. Automatic advancement simply means when you hit the requirements, you get promoted. There's not someone sitting at a desk deciding if they like you. He doesn't look to see what color, race, religion, size, doesn't matter. All it means is you do this, you get this. So the promotions are automatic, and we'll teach you how to get to each position, keeping it very simple. So here's an example of some of the team residual. So this is not, I mean, we showed you what you make residually on what you personally do. Now we're going to show you what you make on what your team does. So remember, you can always get a lot more work done with a lot of people. If you have a lot of people just doing a little bit, you'll get more done than you doing a lot. We know that. So bigger the team of representatives, bigger the residual. The Refer to You 2.0 example we're going to give you. Every single business or storefront that's acquired by your organization. So it could be hundreds eventually thousands of representatives acquiring businesses. So you can imagine that could be a lot of businesses that are acquired. Well, there's a $15 commission value assigned to each business, and I'll show you how that works for your compensation. So $15 is the commission value for every single business that is acquired through your representatives. Every consumer that's acquired through your representatives is 75 cents. And again, that's any consumer that's acquired through other consumers, through representatives, through businesses, 75 cents is the commission value. Invado Vacation Club, $3.60 is the commission value for every Vacation Club customer acquired within your group. And the energy is 9 cents per MCF. And you can see the kilowatt hours as well. So let's look at how this works. Okay, at each position in the company, you make a percentage of that commission value. So at the beginning, obviously it's lower as an independent representative. It goes up quite a bit to senior vice president. So at the end, it's up to 73% you can achieve based on what position you're at. So every single, give you an example, storefront business, however many are acquired through your entire network, you take that amount total and you get a percentage of that amount based on the position you're at. And here's a kind of an example that will give you a better idea. So here is you. You are the connector. Just remember, our representatives just connect businesses and consumers. That's your job. You build a team of representatives. So you introduce others that want to join the team. And again, it's $99 to get started. So we have, obviously a huge momentum swing coming, and I can't imagine what it's going to be like over the next really even few weeks with this promotion. So you build a team of representatives. You introduce people, as big as you can build it. Those representatives acquire businesses that want to be a part of Referdia, and they connect consumers that also would like to take advantage of Referdia. So in this example, we're just going to say, we're just throwing out numbers. I believe this is an extremely conservative example, because we already have representatives within our company that, these numbers are, put it this way, very, very much on the low end. But let's say through your entire organization, all your representatives, 100 storefronts, 100 businesses or storefronts were connected to Referdia. And let's say through all the representatives and through all the consumers referring other consumers and businesses referring consumers, 1,000 consumers got started with Referdia in your network, in your organization. Now again, that's very conservative if you're looking at the size of some people's organizations already or how fast some are growing. So let's just look at some of the income potential here. From certified team leader all the way to senior vice president. Just based on having 100 storefronts and 1,000 consumers in your entire network, these are some of the incomes that can be made at each position. Up to 110 at CTL and up to, over 1,500 at senior vice president. But just so you know, as a senior vice president, you would have a lot more than 100 storefronts and 1,000 consumers. But just, this is residual income. This is coming in every single month. And again, we like to under-promise and over-deliver and keep this very conservative. This example I gave you, 100 storefronts and 1,000 consumers, probably would be more realistic at the executive team leader position, maybe even certified team leader as well. So, moving on. We have a rewards program as well. This is part-time or full-time incentives. We really love the concept of rewarding people for achieving things in special different ways. Building your team, build your team and win great prizes. Help other people achieve success, win prizes. Help your team win prizes, wins you prizes. Let's take a look. At executive team leader, we are going to have certain benchmarks you can hit. Now, we're going to be announcing those very soon, so I don't have those on here because we haven't announced them yet, but we wanted to give you a little taste and a glimpse of what we're putting on the table for those that want to go to work. So when you hit certain benchmarks, you can win prizes. An example is an executive team leader. By hitting the first benchmark, you can win an iPad 2. Hitting the second benchmark, a camera. Third benchmark, a vacation for 2. The fourth benchmark, and again, these will all be very, very achievable when you see how it works. But the fourth one would be a $400 a month shopping spree every single month. So imagine every month you have $400 to go spend at Target, Amazon.com, gas cards, whatever. That could basically cover many expenses for you every single month because you achieved something that you would have achieved anyways. But we wanted to put some more rewards on the table for you on top of the residual. So remember, guys, the residual is paying you. The bonuses are paying you. These are extra rewards that we want to give to people for achieving what they've achieved. At regional marketing director, which is a position that people have hit very quickly, and with the $99 position, people will be hitting even faster. But look at some of these benchmarks. A laptop by hitting the first benchmark. A 3D LED TV hitting the second benchmark. How about a Jaguar or Cadillac? $1,000 a month for your car payment. Or a shopping spree for Gucci and Ferragamo and Versace, Louis Vuitton, Prada every single month. So imagine what that would do. Imagine the stories that would be created. Imagine driving around in a new Jaguar saying, yeah, my company bought this for me. Imagine watching the game on your new TV that your company bought for you. So these are fantastic, fun awards, Again, over and above everything in our compensation plan, because we want people to have lifestyle. We want people enjoying what they're working for. And, in some cases, it's great to make money and save money. It's great to put it away, and you'll be doing that. But, we want to give people some gifts as well and have them enjoy. National Marketing Director, the awards here. The first benchmark will be a wardrobe. So imagine, 10 custom suits, or, for women and men, designer. A jet ski, home remodeling at the other benchmarks. Be able to remodel your home, or even put a down payment on a home, or, whatever, going towards a home. Mortgage reduction, $60,000 to reduce your mortgage by 60 grand, or maybe that's a down payment on a home. The top one would be a boat. We'll buy you a boat. You hit that benchmark, you'll be having weekends with your teams on your boat that the company bought for you. So obviously bigger awards at the higher positions. National Marketing Director, great rewards here. The Senior Vice President will have even bigger rewards, starting out with a diamond Rolex, maybe a gold diamond presidential Rolex, or something in that category, that you like. Dream car. Imagine driving a Ferrari or Rolls Royce, Bentley, or Lamborghini on us. We'll pay for it. How about a private jet membership? The fractional ownership membership, where you get, let's say, hundreds of hours of flight time. You make a phone call, go get on the jet with your friends. A yacht. Obviously, going from a boat to a yacht would be a good thing. And the top would be a mansion. Imagine being able to buy a multi-million-dollar home that we bought for you. So we want our senior vice presidents to be having a great lifestyle, to be having something that the company participated and gave them, not just the money to do it. Just so you guys know, senior vice presidents would be able to buy all this. So that money won't have to be used for this. We'll take care of that for you. So that's the senior vice president. So if you like gifts and rewards, you're already liking what we're doing. Now your first step to get there all revolves around keeping things simple, following the basics. So again, this is not your training. This is just an idea of what you'll be trained on. So to become a certified team leader, which is the first earned position in our company, and understanding this basic formula helps you become a senior vice president, because everything revolves around this formula. It's 10 and 3. We call it 10 and 3. 10 customer points. Well, let's look at the points. Every refer to your business, as we launch that 2.0 version, the points will be this. Every refer to your business will be 2 points. You go get 5 refer to your businesses, you've got 10 points. Think about that. Every 2 consumers will be a point. Every Invado Vacation Club member that you acquire will be 2 points. Standard energy, which is basically residential or small business, will be 1 point. Non-standard will be, bigger commercial that need custom quotes, 2 points. Our premium web pack, which is a back office reporting system that you'll want, number one, for many reasons. It's $49.95 a month. It gives you everything you need to run your business and more, and we'll go over that, is 3 points. And every business web pack, which is a $29.95 plan, which gives you less than the other one, is only 1 point. So these are the points. The goal is to get 10 points as soon as possible to become certified, and introduce at least 3 people that get started with us, and it's $99, guys. So introduce 3 people that join for $99. We help them get their 10 points and get certified. You are now a certified team leader. So get 10 points, introduce 3 that get 10, you are promoted to the first earned position in the company. So everything is about timing, positioning, and a degree of luck. This business, same thing. Now I believe we've really not just got involved in something at the right timing, but we're creating what's going to be obvious to people, the timing of a new industry. Timing is everything. You can get started in the hottest industries that ever existed late and be way behind. You can be ahead of the curve before everyone knows about it and be wealthy simply by positioning yourself. I know a lot of people that are smart. They know everything about everything, but they're broke. They never either took action or they never got in at that right time. You need to position yourself. You see the right timing, you position yourself for the right industries with the right company, and then with network marketing, the great part about this is that you know the people you know. But what's exciting is they know people you don't know in other states. Those people know people you don't know in other countries. And eventually, you could have a superstar that sets records with our company, hit senior vice president in record time, many, many levels below you that you didn't know. That's luck. But to start that luck means you had to introduce somebody to start that led you to that person. You know, in my career in network marketing, my top leaders, the people that did the most in my organization, were not people I knew prior. Some of them didn't come in for a year, 2, 3, 5 years after I got started. I had no way of strategizing that. All I had control is to start it and keep working it and introduce as many people as I could. So that's the degree of luck. You work hard, you get lucky. Cross modes mentality is simply this, guys. When after I saw a presentation in network marketing, you know, I wanted my situation to change. I wanted to make more money and I wanted to have more time. And I knew I had to make a decision. If I said, no, this isn't for me, I knew nothing was going to change. My income was going to keep the same and I was going to be struggling and frustrated. If I said yes, I still had my income at my job, which was great because that wasn't going to change, but I had a 1099 income. I had opportunity income. In Invado, you create a multiple stream of income. Guys, think about it. You're not going to make less money at your current career because you added another income. And for $99, you can create a plan B that can become a plan A that could replace that income in a fraction of the time that it took you to get there and give you time freedom and lifestyle. So that's kind of, you know, where people are at this crossroads mentality is make a decision no, nothing changes. Make a decision yes, you've created possibility. You've created potential. There's no guarantees. You know, there's nothing in life that's a guarantee. There's only possibilities and opportunity. So this is one of those. You choose it, you work hard. It can be something, it can be a story that's told throughout your family and throughout our company. And we want to create as many possibilities as we can, guys. So the 3 steps to success are this, and we're going to close on this in just a minute. We talked about this 10 and 3. You want to, and again, this is not your training. You'll get with the people that introduced you, your leaders, your friends, whoever introduced you. They'll create a personal game plan for you on how to launch your business. And that plan will help you get to certified team leader fast. You'll follow the system and you're coachable. You'll be able to get there faster than if you're trying to figure this out yourself, you know, or taking shortcuts. So certified team leader, we talked about 10 points. Okay, how do we do that? Your leaders will help you get your points. See where it says 10 people. Introduce at least 10 people as quick as possible. I would say within the first few days of joining, get 10 people you know in front of the information. I would be shocked if 3 out of the 10 did not join for $99. I believe more than 3 will join. But let's just use 10 equals 3 new representatives. 5 events. Plug into the next 5 events. You know, whether it's a webinar, a weekly meeting in your area, a conference call, whatever it is, find out what are the next 5 events I got to plug in. Okay? And that will help you build an understanding a little more and help you build a belief system much faster. And again, this will all be gone over with you in your game plan launch with your reps. This is the launch sheet. You'll see this. They'll have one of these for you. It's basically 3 steps to launch your business. Teaches you how to get your 10 points right away. Teaches you how to build a team and includes personal development. Now, in preparation, as you're getting ready to get started, you want to make a list of everyone you know. In fact, a few lists. Number 1, people you know without prejudging anybody. Business owners that you know. Business owners love the fact that they can, I mean, gosh, $4.99 was unrealistic for them. It is a low startup in their business. Most people spend tens of thousands to start a business to just get by or maybe not stay in business. We've always been $4.99, which has been absolutely ridiculously low. Now we're $99. Get every business owner in front of the information, because worst thing that happens is they might want to become a refer to you business or refer you to other people. But business owners already decided to work for themselves and build their own dreams. So opportunity usually makes sense to them. And put your top 5, the top 5 people, not the 5 people you think will join because you're doing it. The 5 people you look up to. The most successful people you know will get this the quickest. They love opportunity, they understand timing, and they definitely want to work for themselves and be a part of the right opportunity at the right time in history. And with the industries that are booming today, it's kind of obvious what we have. Don't prejudge anyone. I can promise you this, especially now with the $99 promotion. Every person you know is going to hear about this. They're either going to hear about it from you or somebody else. The last thing you want to do is know that you heard about this first, didn't contact them, and somebody else did, and they joined someone else's team. And then even worse, to find out that they hit all the positions in the company at record time and they're top money earner in the company, and that you could have been retired off of their efforts. I mean, just minimize any regret. Okay? You want to say, I did everything I could do. I contacted everyone I knew. Whether they said yes or no, it doesn't matter. That's not your decision. In fact, the worst thing someone could ever say is no. And if they say no, it's usually no for now. Timing's not right. 6 months later, it might be right. But you're the one that contacted them first. So don't minimize this part. This is probably one of the most important parts of your training as you get started, is making those lists and be a part of history in the making, which is very, very exciting. So, we appreciate everyone's time on this webinar. We are going to be announcing a series of webinars to be able to train you and help launch your business, to be able to allow you to learn more about Referdia 2.0. And again, that one I believe is on Wednesday. It will all be out in either emails to the leaders, postings on Facebook, and I would definitely tell everyone subscribe to our YouTube channel, because everything we do will be posted on there. This webinar will be posted on there. The webinar we did on Thursday is posted on there. So just become a subscriber to that if you want to rewatch this or see what we did on Thursday's webinar, and get with the person that introduced you. This is a timing thing, guys. There's a window of time to get in for $99. There's a window of time to get everyone you know involved for $99. And when that ends, everyone is locked in as an IR in our company, and they get all the benefits that we've given people at $4.99 for the last 2.5 years. So we appreciate everyone's time. We look forward to working with each and every one of you. We are so excited that we can start sharing this information with you. And I'll tell you, on behalf of myself and all the other co-founders, this is something that we've created that has been ongoing for months and months and months and months and months. And it's something that we look at as in the eyes of a representative, and what we could do with this kind of compensation plan and this kind of opportunity. And the only decisions we ever make, are through the eyes of a representative. Would we want this? Could we get wealthy on this? Would we want these rewards? And having the experience we've had in companies for decades with companies, reaching the top positions in those companies, it's given us the experience to know what is good, what works, and what people will like. And so if you're jumping on board, welcome. We appreciate everyone. God bless, guys, and we will see you on the next webinar. Take care and have a great weekend.